Time to quit while we're ahead. Don't think like that. I will love you endlessly. If you don't believe, don't you be like that. I will love you forever. If you don't believe in me, yeah.
You couldn't be with anyone. I couldn't be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me. You could be around, but
You could be with anyone. I could be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me. You could be around, but you could be with anyone. I could be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me.
you could be around, but
You could be with anyone. I could be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me. Said, don't you think like that. I will love you endlessly. If you only believe me, don't you think like that. I will love you endlessly. If you don't believe in me,
you could be with anyone. I could be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me. You could be around, but
you could be with anyone. I could be with anyone. You're here with me. You're here with me.
Hello everybody! Welcome back to everyone's favorite geopolitical forecasting structure of the Zimbabwe government featuring myself and Pending. How you doing, everybody?
I'm doing great. I'm looking forward to talking extensively about politics with you today.
Oh, hell yeah, my favorite. Specifically Zimbabwean politics. And
that's
that's
clearly the only section of the world where there is political strife right now.
absolutely the only place in the world with political strife, and also the correct pronunciation of Zimbabwe in the plural is Zimbabwean. Don't tell me I'm wrong, because I'm never wrong. Or
That is
lie
true.
to your face.
Yeah. That is true. You have never been wrong before.
Nope.
And I don't see any reason why you would be wrong on
Nope.
this.
Not a
Yeah.
single moment. How you doing, everybody? Good to see you.
I'm doing great.
Nice.
Did I tell you a boring story?
Sure, go off.
So I logged into the Canadian Revenue Agency website today
Yeah,
because I'm a big boy and I do big boy things.
taxes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd hire someone to do my big boy things for me.
that's fine. It's actually so in this particular case, the big boy thing requires me to like check to see what my income was last year, and I figured the easiest way to do that was just straight up look to see what I filed my taxes as.
I mean, yeah, that would be a case, yeah.
Yeah. Also, that reminds me. At 3, I gotta do a big boy call. So please remind me that I have to take a break from Minecraft around 3 for big boy call.
If I remember, I will stay. Someone put on an alarm that states Pending needs to go on a call in approximately 2 hours.
Yes.
For a big boy call.
I need big boy call in 2 hours.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, Shad
Yeah.
can't be a big boy even in taxes. They know he's short. This is
It's funny.
This is
It's funny
falsehood.
because you're actually pretty tall.
You are still taller than me.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm also pretty tall though.
I'm
I'm not that much taller than you.
I mean, if you stood straight up, yes, you would. You would absolutely be a head taller than me.
I think if we were to meet again, my posture is somewhat better now because I've been exercising.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
No, Molly's fake headcanon, it's been ruined.
I'm sorry, Molly.
It's fine, Molly. You don't need to let the small things like facts or the truth stand in the way of calling someone short.
And that leads us perfectly back into politics.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of short people,
Minecraft?
absolutely, Minecraft. So, heck yeah, that way makes even less, it means even less. Yeah, absolutely. Also, hello, Rambo.
Hello.
So, today, as the title would suggest, I want to dig a hole. A big hole.
I believe in your ability to do that.
Yes, and I realized something very interesting when I got off last night, and that was I had enough materials just left over for the funny armor. So, yeah, there we go. No, Rambo, why would we have TNT? TNT is for lowly commoners. We have the Manhattan module.
Wait, I'm sorry. Do you have the Manhattan?
No, I
module?
do not physically have a nuke on me. That requires a lot more processing of uranium, which I cannot do.
I am very concerned.
No.
about
You
future of
don't
this
need to be
server.
concerned at all, Pending. The fuck is that? It's a nuke. It's a nuke, Rambo. Manhattan module is a big nuke. It's a very, very big nuke. That's all you need to know. But no, today is not a nuke day. Today is a day where I'm actually going to... Jesus Christ, calm down, Thunderstorm. I know you want to give me the ominousness, but, like, chill. How the fuck was I supposed to know? Because the Manhattan Project was nuclear focused.
It is true. Do you guys know about the Manhattan Project? It was in World War II. They were developing a nuclear bomb, well, an atomic bomb, and they believed that they were in a race with Germany to get the bomb. The Nazis were not nearly as far along in the process as they thought, and of course...
No, the Nazis were off, like, looking for magical MacGuffins, I think, if my history is correct.
So, yes and no. The Nazis were definitely very fascinated by magical MacGuffins, and as the war turned increasingly against them, they did become obsessed with the idea of wonder weapons that would kind of turn the tide. An atomic bomb was not one of them because they were very far behind in that process. They weren't aware of how far along America was, but Germany was well behind the States in that process.
Yeah,
They
also...
they
hello...
were aware of the concepts, and if I remember correctly, they were getting heavy water, but I think that got sabotaged, and I think it became a lower priority.
That makes sense.
Yeah, ultimately, one thing that the Nazis did do was the rockets, the V1 and the V2 rockets, which were a pretty notable achievement, but not that impactful as far as what they did for the war.
No. Yeah. But yes, hello Max, hello Frog. We are learning about Nazis.
Yeah. Yeah.
Keep an eye out.
Do you want me to go on?
You know what? Sure. Let's get educational up here. We could always learn more about Nazis.
I guess that's true.
And they're very easy to make fun of.
They are.
Like,
You know why they're so easy to make fun of? Because they're Nazis.
gentlemen, Wir Nazis. God,
Is that Helsing Bridge?
That's Helsing abridged.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, you're right. Nazis are very easy to make fun of. Wolfenstein
Yeah.
Nazis, any Nazi, they're
I-
all very easy to make fun of.
I really like Lanny's like German accent.
It's. I don't even know if I could call it a good German accent.
I would say it's a cartoonish one.
Yes, I would agree there. Okay, one of the big things that I do need before we start going off on odd tangents is I need a lot of chests. Like, storage space is a... no, what type of Nazis are we talking about? We're talking... Nazis. World War II Nazis. Hello,
Yeah.
Zeno, how you doing?
The classic ones.
The classic Nazis, yes. The ones that are very easy to hate.
Yes.
But yeah, I
Chad,
need
are you saying that you like other Nazis?
I'm not saying I like other Nazis. I'm more just saying they're very easy. Older Nazis are very easy to hate. Modern
see.
Nazis, they get all butthurt when you start hating on them. You just hate to see a grown man cry like that.
I don't think like the traditional Nazis were that happy when people hated them either.
Point taken, yeah.
You know, so when which one was it for Czechoslovakia? I think it's the Munich conference. When the Munich conference was happening, so this is pre-World War II. This is when Germany was pushing for the Sudetenland and threatening to go to war over the Sudetenland.
I just need to point out, Pending, in Minecraft there's a massive thunderstorm going on, so this conversation is punctuated great.
Yeah. So that's the conference where Chamberlain goes to Germany, basically through a series of negotiations, basically says that Germany can have the Sudetenland in exchange that Germany won't make any other territorial demands. This is also where the peace in our time comes from, because one of the last things that Chamberlain gets Hitler to do is sign a piece of paper basically making a pledge towards peace. And when Chamberlain presents him with the piece of paper to sign, Hitler signs the piece of paper. Chamberlain's very happy about that and leaves with this piece of paper. And then I can't remember who it was, but one of Hitler's underlings asked Hitler what he just signed, and Hitler just says dismissively, it is of no importance. So Hitler was completely indifferent about signing that document. He was pretty much just doing it to make Chamberlain happy, because he didn't.
He was just doing it to make him leave.
Yeah. Czechoslovakia, by the way, not involved in the negotiations about Czechoslovakia.
Oh, of course it wasn't. Why would it be?
Her fate was decided pretty much by Italy, Germany, France, and England, I believe. Well, the United Kingdom. I believe those were the only 4 involved in the talks. I don't think anyone else did. And yeah, they came to the agreement on Czechoslovakia that Germany would basically get the Sudetenland. This was terrible for Czechoslovakia.
I imagine it would be when your entire fate is being decided by random people.
Yeah. Well, so the Sudetenland, Germany's claim to it is basically that it was a portion of Czechoslovakia that was ethnically German. However,
that's always a good sign.
Yeah, so Hitler was very big on the idea that Germany should encompass all Germans. That was a big argument that he made for the Sudetenland. That was a big part of the like PR for the List, which is Germany absorbing Austria. Um, he he wanted the Sudetenland. However, the Sudetenland was also critical for Czechoslovakia for a variety of reasons. One of the biggest being that Czechoslovakia was the Sudetenland was a fortified mountainous border.
Oh, that would be pretty good to have.
So without the Sudetenland, they really didn't have a means of defending themselves against Germany. Oh, and also when Germany took the Sudetenland, Poland quickly took a little chunk out of Czechoslovakia too.
Oh,
Because Poland had a piece of Czechoslovakia they wanted for a while, so they helped themselves to a little chunk, and
they
then
just help themselves to a tiny little piece. No one will notice.
It was a very popular thing to do at the time.
Yeah, didn't Japan like take an absolute metric fuck ton of things like right after World War One?
So, yeah. So okay. So, in World War One, basically Japan got all of Germany's Asian colonies out of that as a reward for World War One, but they left World War One largely unhappy. A big part of the issue that Japan had after World War One, if I'm remembering correctly. So, after World War One, there's this big series of like meetings / conferences in France to determine the fate of the losing powers, and also to try to determine the new world order, because one of the things about World War One was it was being sold as the war to end all wars.
Yes.
So this idea that after World War One, it would usher in an era of peace. So it wasn't just about punishing the losing Central Powers, although certainly that was a major topic and of great importance to France in particular, because France had lost a lot in the war, and France hated Germany, so they wanted to.
France was a little peeved.
Yeah, well, France had this wasn't World War One was not the first time France and Germany had fought. So
yeah, no, I don't.
So France considered Germany to be its great rival. Britain was a bit more sympathetic because they wanted a counterbalance to France. The U.S. was also somewhat sympathetic, but the U.S.'s big project, or I guess I should specify Woodrow Wilson's big project, who was the president of America at the time, was the League of Nations, which was supposed to help prevent future wars. The reason why I distinguish that it was Woodrow Wilson's project and not America's project is because America didn't end up joining the League of Nations, and that was a decision made by the U.S. Senate. Woodrow Wilson, after the peace negotiations, became very ill. I believe he had a stroke, so he wasn't really in a position to continue negotiating or continue campaigning for his League of Nations, and ultimately the U.S. decided not to join it because the U.S. after World War One was shifting back towards a more isolationist mood.
Yeah,
it took them a lot to get into World War One in the first place.
Yeah,
and I think also America had become somewhat disillusioned with how European was handling the post-war order.
That tracks, considering what was going on at the time.
Because one of Woodrow Wilson's things that he really wanted was this idea of self-determination. So this idea that each region should get to decide what country they are a part of. And that wasn't as popular with the European powers, especially the ones that wanted something out of the war. Like Italy wanted territory out of the war. They were promised territory for joining the war, and in part because of Woodrow Wilson's insistence on self-determination, and in part because Britain and France didn't really care that much about Italy. They felt like Italy didn't really pull its own weight in the war.
Right.
And also because France really wanted a strong Yugoslavia. So all those things combined led to Italy getting far less than they thought they were going to get out of the war, which is part of why the war was considered to Yugoslavia a hollow victory, and was somewhat responsible for the rise of Mussolini. Yeah, but anyways, I tangented on my tangent. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so Japan wasn't happy either. Their big thing was they wanted something. I mean, I think it was the League of Nations Charter, or they wanted a decree or something. They wanted something in writing, basically saying that all races are equal.
Right.
And the Europeans did not like that.
Oh no, they
Yeah.
they had a bit of an issue with equality back then, did they?
Yeah, I don't imagine. I don't remember what the U.S.'s position on that was. So I can't. But at any rate, they did not get that. They did not get that declaration. And it kind of left Japan feeling like, the Europeans are never going to see us as equals.
No, I don't imagine. Yeah, that would be a bit.
And Japan was already felt disillusioned with European politics after their war with Russia, because they beat Russia, and they were kind of forced to sign a peace that they felt was less than what they had earned in the war, which also kind of added to Japan's economic hardships. So Japan basically, at this point, felt like they were never going to be on even footing with Europe unless they had like an empire of their own.
Yeah.
And Japan was already kind of moving in that direction anyways. But that kind of pushed them further in that direction.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So yeah, that is but that
Hey,
is
Charlie.
Hey Charlie.
Welcome to Pending's teaching about history.
Yeah, random ramblings from Pending.
How do I want to do this? I'll be joining in a bit. Gonna munch a muffin first. Nice. Yes, we are learning about history.
Yeah, I don't know if this is at all actually interesting stuff.
I'm interested in it because it's like I love hearing about history because it's a lot of just greedy people being greedy for greed's sake.
It's humans being very human.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to put it.
Like I think sometimes there's a tendency to view a nation as something more than it is. When you break down to it, a nation is ultimately led by people that are just as emotional and just as flawed and just as inconsistent as anyone else.
Yeah.
So you kind of, the more you learn about history and classical politics, the more you see that the mess that it was, and it kind of makes you feel a little bit, at least for me, it kind of makes you feel a little bit more accepting of the mess that things are today, because the reality is that that's kind of
What it's always
the
been.
way. Yeah, like you look through history. There's good leaders. There's bad leaders. There's things that happen that could have happened a different way. Like things change on like the smallest uh the smallest butterfly effect.
Mm-hmm.
And like history is set in stone, but it was not preordained to be that way.
Yeah.
uh it could have very easily played out a different way with slight variations.
By talking
So
about history, you've summoned me here, the local history nerd. Hello, flying priest. We are, in fact,
hello.
talking about history.
Yeah. So yeah,
This is pending. He loves talking about history.
yeah.
Pending, type in the chat so people can follow you.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I am Shad. I am the goober who is just hosting pending right now. Absolutely, go give pending a follow if you are anyway interested in these ramblings.
Yeah, I tend to tangent a lot in my streams, and now I'm here tangenting in Shad stream.
Yes.
I see we have something in common. Yeah.
Hooray! Yes, I am just here to attempt to dig a hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright. There we go. That should do it. Don't ask why I'm making an 11 by 11 square.
I am curious though. I'm curious where this is leading.
I'm hoping it works too, but I'm also just like, I need a lot of item pipes if this is gonna work like how I want it to.
Yeah, we're talking about like early Japanese imperialism, which is actually a topic that I would like to learn a lot more about.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Like, the extent of my knowledge of early Japanese imperialism goes to pretty much the video history of Japan, I guess, and that's pretty much it. Like, it's usually just media that has embellished Japanese history as opposed to actual Japanese history. Don't get me wrong, it's very interesting stuff, especially seeing, like, what amounts to Japanese propaganda in the early years on just how things should be, and it's like, oh my, this is a little much, guys.
oh yeah, well, I mean, propaganda has always tended to be rather extreme.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was listening to a podcast about the Congo
Mm-hmm.
and the way the Dutch king at the time, Leopold II, sold the idea of the Congo Free State, which even the name the Congo Free State is pure PR.
Yeah.
Because it was not a free state. He was essentially he essentially got the Congo for exploitation reasons,
Yeah.
and he sold it as like this anti-slavery Christian project.
Oh, that always turns out well.
Yeah, and what he did was he tricked the natives, who largely did not have a written language at that time,
Mm-hmm.
and he would give them things like beads or whatever, and in exchange for that, they would essentially agree to work for free in perpetuity forever.
Oh.
And they didn't understand what they were signing.
No I don't think anyone would.
Yeah.
Like, that's
So-
a... That, mmm...
The Congo Free State, horrible place.
I imagine, yeah.
But yeah, it's just like another example of like propaganda and outlandish PR being nothing new. Like these things have always very much existed.
Yeah.
Japan was trying to distance itself from the colonial powers at that time, so it made sense to delve into Japanese nationalism.
Mm.
I think they were both trying to distance themselves in the sense that they were trying to make themselves more independent and equal of them in their eyes. But I think like what they were doing was largely imitating what their interpretation of European colonialism was. Like I don't think if there was a moral objection that they had to European colonialism, it feels like it was largely a PR thing. Like it was largely propaganda. Because
It feels
in
so
practice,
funny hearing the word PR thing for ancient Japan or any culture that didn't have modern day news. It's just very funny to me, even though that's what it is.
I mean, there were PR campaigns in Rome in times too.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Oh, hi, Charlie.
yeah.
Hello.
Hi, Charlie. You gotta go for a minute. We'll come back soon. Yeah. But yeah, the reason why I say that is because
Paying more attention to my chat than I am. Oh no.
a lot of what Japan did kind of mirrored what the Europeans had done before, and Japan kind of marketed themselves as like this as liberators almost of
the
colonies. So like when they took over the Dutch East Indies, Indonesia, they largely tried to sell themselves as, hey, we're here to free you from Dutch rule, but they did so in a way where they were essentially trying to impose their own rule as a substitute. So so Japan had this idea of, I believe it was called the East Asia Co-Prosperity Sphere.
That sounds a little horrifying.
What it essentially would amount to in practice is like a group of colonies for Japan that would act in service of Japan. Because one thing
Right. I think I should remember hearing about this.
One issue that Japan really had was when it came time for them to modernize, they're not a resource-rich nation. So part of the reason why they were so big on expansionism is specifically because they needed the resources. So they felt like we have to go out and get them. And like part of the reason why they made that southward push to get Indonesia and the Philippines and Malaysia was because they were already in a long war with China, and their economy needed a lot of resources. The war needed a lot of resources, and the United States, which was unhappy with the war in China, threatened to blockade Japan and basically end trade with Japan. And Japan was very dependent on the time on trade with the U.S., in particular, oil, I believe. Though I believe
Yeah, that makes
he
sense.
also had a need for rubber, if I'm remembering correctly.
Really?
So, yeah, rubber and oil, I believe, was their two big needs from a war perspective. So, when the U.S. basically said, unless you agree to withdraw from China, which to Japan was a non-starter, but the U.S. was basically saying, unless you agree to that, we're gonna blockade your oil. You're not gonna get any more oil from us.
Mm.
So Japan just decided that at that point they needed to go out and get oil elsewhere. They needed to grab it from countries to the south of them, the islands to the south of them. But at the same time, they figured, well, if we do that, like we can go and we can take the Dutch East Indies, because I mean the Dutch aren't really in a position to stop us right now. Their homeland has been conquered by Germany.
Was this pre-World War II
Oh, this
or
was during World War II.
during? Okay.
So this would be when this was happening would be 1941.
Gotcha.
And to put that into context, Germany took over Denmark in 1940.
Okay.
So Denmark was not in a position to possibly defend the Dutch East Indies against Japan. In
Mhm.
addition to that, Britain was not really in a strong position to fight Japan, nor was France, which was also conquered, although there was the French Free States and whatnot. So France was in a complicated situation as far as the territories went. Well, I guess they were in a complicated situation in general, but in particular as far as the territories went. So Japan figured the only real country that could or would stand in their way was the U.S.
Right.
And the U.S. already had a well-positioned defensible areas. So Japan had the Philippines, which at the time was an American colony, and also they had Hawaii and Guam and the Wake Islands and stuff. So the U.S. had a presence in the area.
Yeah.
And Japan, in theory, could just like ignore the Philippines and go around them, but they were worried that once they started invading Indonesia and stuff, then the U.S. would step up and fight back. Whether the U.S. would have or not is hard to say, because there was a sizable anti-war movement in America.
Mm-hmm.
So Roosevelt would have probably called for America to declare war on Japan. Whether he could have gotten that passed through Congress is harder to know.
Yeah, absolutely.
But at any rate, Japan figured that America would go to war with them if the attacked Indonesia and that general area, and Japan felt like we have to do this. So the only logical thing to do would be to attack the U.S. first. So
That's when that happened, was it?
yeah, so that was what led to the that's what led to Japan's decision to attack Pearl Harbor.
probably the worst decision in the war.
It's definitely yes, for a couple reasons. One, obviously, is it guaranteed the U.S. entry into the war. It's arguable that Germany made worse decisions in the war than Japan. But like, for example, one thing that Germany and Japan had a treaty,
Right.
a defensive treaty at that time, and they had pretty good relations with each other because they were both anti-communist. So Germany, when they got word that Japan attacked Pearl Harbor, also declared war on the United States. Had Germany not declared war on the U.S., it is possible that the U.S. would not have fought Germany.
Yeah.
Because the U.S. had just been attacked by Japan, so Japan would have been the focus. And like I said, there was a big anti-war movement in the U.S. at the time. So had Japan not attacked the U.S. and instead, like, just went straight for Indonesia, it's not clear if Roosevelt would have had the votes to respond by declaring war on Japan.
But because there was a direct attack,
there was a direct attack,
he had
like,
more than enough.
Yeah, there was really
incentive.
no argument there. Like, obviously, the U.S. was at war with Japan. Now you can't just let the attack on Pearl Harbor go unanswered.
No.
Especially because I should mention that the attack on Pearl Harbor was coordinated with the U.S. With Japan launching a lot of simultaneous attacks. So at the same time they were attacking Pearl Harbor, they also invaded the Philippines.
Gotcha.
So in addition to the death and devastation that Pearl Harbor just caused, there was an active invasion on one of the US's colonies. So there was really no choice but for the US to respond.
Yeah.
Like, they were at war whether they wanted to be or not. However, had Germany not declared war, then Roosevelt would have had tried to sell the idea of, like, I know Japan is the one that just attacked us, but we also have to fight Germany. And that would have potentially been a tough sell.
Gotcha.
To the America's Congress at that time.
Hey.
I
got the quarry working.
Nice.
I'm digging the hole.
Oh, that looks fancy.
So how deep will this hole go?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Like,
Well, that seems interesting.
like if the laser is anything to go off, it only really stopped with bedrock or liquid. So we'll see.
So the idea of this is that it's just going to keep going indefinitely.
The idea, yeah, that's the idea. I want a really big hole, and if it's big enough, then I can probably make it a reactor shaft. Bottomless pit, then absolutely a bottomless pit. Perfect to throw people down.
Okay. Well, you don't have to, though.
I mean, I don't have to, but there's the fun of it, you know?
I guess there is the fun of it.
Yeah, exactly.
I hadn't considered that argument.
You see, most people don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm actually really glad I put the most of the quarries thing in the wall, because I was like, wait a minute, it's not gonna go under the fucking quarry line. I'm gonna need to dig this out a little more. But yeah, so I think I got my pipe working. Yeah, okay, everything's working pretty good. There we go. I can leave that now, probably.
Yeah, you can go do other things. I can hope the Enderman doesn't hurt me.
You can ask him nicely.
That did not work last time.
Well, did you look him in the face when you asked nicely?
I tried my hardest not to.
Oh. Yeah, that is an unfortunate turn of events there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anyway, with the history lesson out of the way, what's your goal for today? Both of you. I'm curious. What do you guys want to get done?
Well, I am currently burning logs so that I have enough charcoal for some whatchamacallits, for some torches.
Ah.
And then I will go back to digging. I have a lot of bricks at this point, so I should probably start thinking
I mean, I'd hope you have a lot of bricks. I gave you a furnace for it.
Yeah, so I've been using the bricks to burn the clay.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to have more of these powered furnaces, to be honest. Then I could do this even quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, could you imagine if there was a way to like funnel the clay into this and then funnel the bricks out?
Please don't tell me you do not go any further down.
Oh, does it only do...
If it only goes one layer, I am going to call this thing the worst item in Minecraft. Like...
I'm so sorry. That seems to be exactly what it's doing. That's so useless.
That is incredibly... Why would I set all that up just so it could not go down any further? Why would I do this?
You would have to make it so wide for it to... You have to program it? How do you program it?
Well, I mean, I don't know about mining, huh? I've seen that like setup used for like gardening.
Oh, maybe it's meant for gardening.
I don't know. I don't actually know.
That could be useful. I might actually do that for gardening.
Yeah, I mean, you have the sunk cost now. You might as well use.
I
it for
do
something.
have the sunk. I'm like at this point. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna dig such a deep hole, and then it didn't.
Yeah.
That is so.
That's brutal.
I am upset by this. I
mean,
spent all the I was so excited that I could just leave it and it would dig a hole.
This
and
is one of the bigger failures that I've ever seen.
This is so disappointing. All right, come here, you. All right. Well, I set this whole thing up to be like, oh, it's gonna be so much. I need to plan this out. It's gonna be so impressive. All right, well, back to the drawing board on digging straight down.
Yeah.
Theoretically, I could just do the opposite and dig straight up from the bottom.
Okay, would that be more efficient?
It would do something.
I mean, it's doing nothing right now, so I guess something is better than nothing.
Yeah.
I can understand the logic there.
I'm trying to learn how to make squid ink pasta.
Oh, you have squid?
I did have squid.
How-
They're
how
dead
do-
now.
How did you get squid?
I went into the water and murdered them. I went swimming with my sword.
I see. How hard was it to kill squid?
Not too hard.
Okay, because I'm gonna need to kill squid later.
I've been going after squid because I can get emeralds from it, and I've been using emeralds to like level up a librarian for spells. I've been trying to get was it soft touch or feather touch or whatever?
Silk touch.
Yes, that one. I need that so I can get amethyst shards.
Oh, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need the squid for concrete.
Oh, for like the ink and stuff. I
Yeah,
see.
exactly.
Boom. Look, there's a drowned. As long as you don't have a trident.
All right. Can probably be useful on my farm. Probably.
I think it like waters and or fertilizes.
No, I think there's something else for that. But I'm just like, man, that is so disappointing.
Yeah.
Honestly, automating wheat production is probably better for me than anything else at this point. I could use more wheat.
Oh, I found a good diamond vein.
Hey.
Yeah, I got 6 diamond
Nice.
out of that.
No squids over there. I think I need a cauldron. Wonder if I can borrow. I may have to expand this little thing over here.
Hmm.
I need a kitchen. But that was one of the things I want to do when I got back to streaming, which should be like next week. I was hoping for tomorrow, but tomorrow is not going to work. I'm still painting stuff down in the studio and dusting things.
Understandable.
Very understandable.
So, but I wanted to make a little like tavern and inn. It's like I could have all the foods. I want all the foods.
All of the foods.
Every
I'm
food.
Still learning how to use Farmer's Delight and how to make the stuff.
I just do like this.
Cauldron takes a lot of. Takes a lot of iron, I'm sure.
Probably.
I've got mine. I got a stash in my house. Cauldron. Acting me a witch.
Yeah.
It stopped raining.
Excellent.
Put that back. Where am I gonna put that? It needs a temporary
Uh-oh.
home.
What is that? Oh, I struck oil.
Well,
Oil.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's not super useful.
Pending's first bane.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what killed me before.
Well, since I'm not going to be using all these chests, come here. Might as well have you work for the farm.
Warrior will probably be good for the farm. Oh, hey, gold.
I did that right. I'm gonna have to do some research because I don't exactly know how this works.
I should have probably done some research on this thing.
Ah, that's okay.
There's an entire wiki for it.
I'm not surprised. Like, I knew I would have to do research. I just thought, hey, oh, the block breaker. This'll just break blocks straight straight down like a quarry. Well, why would it? Clearly, that's what it's used for, right? No.
Good guess, though.
Oh.
There, I'll have to make a stove. Cooking pot. What's the difference between a cooking pot? Okay. So I'm definitely gonna need like a different place to put this. Where am I gonna put that? Where am I putting the kitchen?
I don't know.
I
Where
guess I
are
could
you
build
putting the
it.
kitchen?
Right next to the storehouses. I need more dirt.
I put you like right here. Are you just gonna break it, or am I gonna have to? Can I wait? Will you break this? Yes, yes, you will. Alright. Alright, now I need to figure out how in the hell I'm gonna do automated farming, cause... Hmm. Yes.
Hair.
Huh. Well, first things first, I should get a lever. So I can manually turn this thing on and off. If I can put the lever down on the floor. Okay, so can I...
Kind of a lovely dark spot over here.
Okay, hold on. We need to test this out a little bit better.
Undark the dark spot. Oh, it's a new moon out.
Okay, so if I do this, but then put a lever on top. Okay, why is that not working? What the hell happened? Um. Chickens, it would be really helpful if you just got out of my way for like 10 minutes.
They're not capable of that.
Something tells me you're right.
We could just eat them.
I could.
Would you, Chef? Would you eat them?
Maybe.
It's looking at you. Oh God, you killed it.
Why are you not receiving power anymore? battery just bugged? What's going on? Did you break because of that? Can you work now? If I place this battery down, are you going to throw a hissy fit once more? You're not receiving any power. Why are you not receiving any power? What is going on here? Why did this suddenly break? I'm running tech support in Minecraft. What the hell happened? Facing the wrong way? I don't know, man. Like, it's never had this issue before.
Is it? I don't know. Is it
Try
connected to
turning
the
it
other
off
one?
and on.
Let me get more wire. This is the I hit it with a lever
Cavern gets
once.
bigger and bigger and bigger.
I hit it with a lever once and everything fucking smashed. So let's chicken get out the way, chicken. All right. Okay. So you're there. I've replaced you. Battery, go there. And now it's receiving charge. Okay, I don't know what the... Is it because it's coming out of the red socket?
Maybe.
Power go out red, power come in... Okay, okay, now hold on. If I just put a lever up here, you don't stop. You do not stop. How do I stop you from moving? Like... I need you to be off now. Now that I have you working, I need you to be off. Off. You are the... I hate you so much. This... I hate... You know what? Fuck, no. I'll figure it out. Block breaker, you every time I have tried to get this thing to work, it has just proceeded to disappoint me endlessly. It doesn't want to be a farm tool. It doesn't want to be a hole digger. It just wants to disappoint me. I'm so... I thought I had something that was like, oh yeah, it's totally gonna do what I think it's gonna do. No. No.
You really should Google what this does.
I apparently should, because it apparently has such a niche use case that it's never going to get used.
I mean, maybe it's used for something amazing. We don't know.
Apparently, it probably is. I'd love to know what this use case is. Hello, Zero. Welcome. I've spent the last hour.
This is what, a quarry?
I've spent the last hour trying to dig a hole with this destroyer block, and it just does not want to work. I tried to make it a farm. It didn't want to be a farm. I'm
It was
disappointed.
just a whole bunch of no.
Yeah. Why can I not place seeds here on the... it's broken my farm now! I can't even place seeds!
Oh, what? You might have to log out and log back in. That seems like a weird glitch.
I am logging out and logging back in. Just to be safe.
That's a weird one.
Have you watched Daredevil Born again? I have not watched Daredevil Born anything.
Is that the new movie?
They need light. Okay. That tracks. Yeah. I'm going... maybe?
Oh, okay. You need quarry add-ons. Chad?
Yeah.
You need quarry add-ons.
I'm so upset by this thing.
You need quarry add-ons that increases the range.
Okay.
That increases the downward range.
It's good. Disney Plus series and proves that Marvel needs to do more 18 plus stuff because they just need to get rid of all the multiverse shit and just keep it street level. Like, honestly, I don't even think that's the case because fucking what was it? Deadpool and Wolverine was fantastic and it was doing a lot of nonsensical BS. That was just a really good good show. They just need to remember that to put heart into what they're making instead of, you know, budget. Okay, don't not put budget into things. That is that's a bad statement to make.
I mean, yeah, Deadpool. Oh, hey, actually, Shad, something you might be interested in.
Mm.
I stumbled upon a podcast where the editors of Deadpool and Wolverine broke down like the process.
Oh shit!
various
Oh,
things.
actually, yes,
Yeah,
I would
yeah,
be
yeah.
interested in that. That sounds really
I'll
nice.
see if I can dig that back up because
Yeah, absolutely.
That was yeah.
I would very much enjoy that.
Yeah, I found it interesting, especially because there are parts of it where I'm going the wrong way. Okay. There are parts of it where like the ending was very different than what was originally made.
Gotcha. To be fair, the nonsensical BS was perfectly in character for with Deadpool. That is true. The quarry thing requires a diamond pickaxe.
Oh wait, no, that's the oil. I was going the right.
All right, let's go back down. Reset everything up again.
Good luck.
And hopefully it'll work.
Yeah.
I'm so disappointed that it was just like, yeah, no, it only destroys the first layer of blocks.
Apparently it will destroy more, but you need to build the add-ons for it.
Yeah, I'm building them. I just need to reset up the whole nonsense again.
Yeah. So how it works is the range increases by 8 downwards for every add-on.
Gotcha.
I am lost.
Yeah?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Are you lost above ground or underground?
I'm lost in my own tunnel system.
Uh-oh.
That's impressive.
Thank you.
At least I can attempt to dig the hole now. Okay.
Oh wait, no, okay, that was...
Okay, that's back.
Stove is brick, campfire, iron. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I found the stairs. You know what I should do?
What?
I I should make this area wider so that it's more obvious on the map where my stairs are.
This is gonna require a lot of cleanup. Okay. That's ready.
Logs?
Let's go and grab. Do I have any? Let's see.
Keep campfire.
If Lego isn't really making one of these massive marble buildings this year, they're really missing out. Oh, is there? Spider-Man 4 needs to be street level? Spider-Man's always been kind of street.
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of been his gimmick. Alright.
Huh, I have a stove. Now I need a cooking pot.
Let's see. I need my wheat, because I need to make plastic.
A wooden shovel. Okay. I need to make a shovel. A wooden shovel.
Yeah, no, that's
That's the spoon.
Cool.
Okay. One shovel. I have to have a bucket of water.
Lego's usually pretty on top of releasing tie-in nonsense.
Yeah, this is definitely their shtick. No.
Okay, so
What else did I need? Cooking. Oh yeah, the bricks. Brick.
so quarry add-on. There we go. Need 2 motors, one of these, and 5 plastic. Do I have one of these? Definitely need more motors. Definitely need more wire. Give me my nickel. Alright, we're gonna be making some stuff.
Excellent.
So I need this, which needs this, which needs steel. Oh my god, I need so much fiber.
It is an important part of your diet.
It is an important part of your diet. Where's coal? Can I circumvent this by... Do you process into coal dust here? I hope you do. So I'm gonna need to turn all this into plastic. Okay, I can.
Can you smelt diamond? I can't remember. Or do you just use diamond raw?
Oh. Welcome back, Molly. I see you. You got that guy. Which were they advertising this time? Was it another one of the weird ass websites?
Oh, you use it all. Okay.
Actually, you know what? I can just see the message. What were they doing now? Yep. It's one of the bots are getting.
It's a bot. It's a bot to buy bots.
Yeah, no, the bots have been.
I think Pending was right, like, because we're, like, in the Minecraft category, there seem to be a little stronger.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But yeah, it's so weird. Just it's like, why are you even here? What did I do to deserve the bots?
You existed, Chad. That's enough.
At this point, yeah, I wouldn't put it past me. I need iron. Dinner's served.
I need to make another stove. Again!
Again.
I forgot how to make it, so I gotta look it up again. Let's see.
Okay.
Campfire. That's what it was. Campfire bricks.
I need coils. Wait a minute. Hold on. I need these. How do I make these? Okay. Let me grab some copper.
I have so much copper. I have blocks upon blocks upon blocks of copper.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a lot of copper.
You think, therefore, you get bots. Desecrates 2025.
Okay.
Thank you for the quote, Molly. We will use it with great power, but not great responsibility. Gets this. Nope.
No.
There we go. It should give us 2 motors. I need one of these. I need 5 of these. Close enough. Let's see if I can make it with this.
I wonder how much, how many bricks I ultimately need for what I'm making.
Yes. All right. Well, I have sacrificed my diamond pickaxe for a quarry add-on. Let's see if this'll work at all. Pop. I need my battery. I got it. And I also need some of these. All right. So this should take me at least
Dark out.
8 blocks down.
Do you guys have access to a bed?
Yeah.
Can
Yes.
Can you sleep for a minute?
Yeah, let me get over there. Take a few steps over.
Listen, math is very helpful to have. I approve of math.
Thank you guys for sleeping.
You're welcome. All right.
Math good.
Yeah, math is very useful in a lot of places. I approve of the math.
Now I can put my skillet on there.
But it's exams on a Friday, make me want to go cry in a corner. I mean, hey, hopefully it's early on a Friday, because that way if it's just done, it's done. You don't need to worry about it.
That's true.
Now I can make squid ink. Let's go.
All right, I gotta start
Oh,
thinking
time
about.
time to make the pasta.
Let's see how big castle.
Oh my god, it works. Fuck yeah, okay.
Does this make like several
Let's go
like
make more of these.
copies of this? It will. So it'll make as much as I have like ingredients total.
So need another diamond pickaxe.
I've never had squid ink pasta. I didn't get a chance to try that when I was in Japan.
Oh yeah? Didn't strike me as something I'd be too raring and willing to go out of my way for.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd like it either, but it was just kind of one of those. I feel like I should try it
Try it at least once.
because it's a known cuisine kind of thing. Yeah,
Yeah, that's fair.
I tried takoyaki from like the really big like octopus ball like vendors there, and it was just only okay. I was hoping it was a little bit better. It was very squishy. I was expecting it to be like a firmer type of thing, but it is extremely like undercooked in the middle.
Oh really?
Yeah, the ones I had, every time I picked them up, undercooked in the middle. I'm like, I want this cooked a little more.
Dang.
I wanted it closer to, not quite as firm as like Hush Puppies, but it was not. It was very squishy in the middle, and it wasn't squishy because there was like octopus in it. That was the firm part. It was the dough.
You could be like Molly, where she says, never had it, but I bite on pens till they explode sometimes.
Yeah. Nom 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 nom.
I had
Phenomenal.
takoyaki for New Year's. Kai made it.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
How was it?
Yeah, it was good. I really liked it.
So I like the flavors. I think like if I was to make it, because I've made it like kind of myself. I've bought like some versions that's like a frozen put together and you cook it yourself kind of thing. And I cooked it longer,
Yeah.
so it was more cooked in the middle. And those were good. I like those a lot. Like the flavor profile's good. I like it, but like it was like I always felt like I was eating something very, very undercooked when I was there.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, no, I don't know about that. I was a little underwhelmed
You,
with the official Japanese takoyaki. I'm like,
you felt a little bit just whelmed.
Yeah,
just
that's
whelmed. What I really liked was all the pork katsu dishes everywhere. Oh my gosh, I could eat that like every day.
Yeah.
That was some good stuff.
fair.
So that's that.
What would you say was your favorite food while you were in Japan?
Favorite food? Being able to try all the different ramens was fun, but like each place is completely different.
Yeah.
I got one ramen that was like it was what they call a thick ramen, so it was like eating ramen and gravy. It was like a big bowl of gravy and ramen noodles and meat and stuff, and it was good. It was very rich, like very, very rich.
Gotcha.
Those are fun, so I couldn't pick out like a favorite. Like I had like several different ramens. I had lots of pork bowls, and I think my favorite one was in Osaka. It was on top of this. They have like a food court, because like all of their malls, what they do with malls is they're very vertical. Everything's in a high rise, right?
Right.
Like in America, it's all sprawling, and it's like it might be 2 or 3 stories tall, maybe. But in Japan, everything's like several stories high, and they have like escalators in the middle, and you just kind of ride your way up and ride your way down. Like each floor is a theme typically, and I was there because one floor was basically like the Pokemon store, the Nintendo store, and the Capcom store. So like, I went there to look at all the Pokemon and toys and merch and stuff and like that. But like below that's like children's clothing, and below that's like women's clothing, and below that's like men's clothing, or then they have housewares or something. That's how they do their shopping malls, their shopping skyscrapers. But at the top they have several floors. They had like 4 floors for food. At the bottom was like more of like a fresh market pastry place, but at the top were restaurants, and so we went to like a place that had like fresh pork katsu, which is like a pork cutlet that's deep fried in panko crumbs, and it's served over rice with a type of like peanut-y type sauce, or it might be a cashew sauce. And it's over rice, soft cook fried eggs,
Right.
like scrambled eggs, soft cooked scrambled eggs, and some sauce and stuff like that. It was really good. The view was nice. The food tasted really good. Like it wasn't really expensive. It sounds like it'd be a really expensive thing. I spent, for me, my meal total, because I bought like some extras, was like $24.
Yeah.
That's cheap.
That's pretty good.
No, that's really
Yeah,
sweet.
like the dish itself, like just the meal, like not including drinks and things like that, was only like $14. And
wow.
it was a lot of food. Like food over there right now, anyway, is extremely cheap. And the grocery stores I was most impressed with, because the grocery stores are very different than American grocery stores. Like they have dry goods sections, but like they don't have as much. Like our grocery stores here have like a whole lot of shelf stable stuff, like a lot, aisles upon aisles upon aisles upon aisles of
it's
shelf
similar
stable
up
stuff.
here.
In Japan, like their store, like 2/3 of it is not shelf stable stuff. So like 2/3 of the grocery store is your produce, all of your meats, and like 1/3 of it is their deli, and they have just stuff that's there fresh daily, like full meals.
Wow. Oh, it'd be a lot
Box
easier to
sets.
get certain things in Japan fresh though, since they're
Yeah.
since they're a smaller country.
It's because the difference is a lot of people, like it's a very like high density population areas, and they live in like you know, everybody's living in apartments in the city typically, so they don't have a lot of kitchen space. When we stayed at a was it Hilton?
Product idea,
Or
thickest
Holiday Inn.
ramen. It's like the 3-pound gummy worms, but ramen.
Yeah.
No, Molly, no.
I mean, you could get like the super thick udon noodles, and then you have the thick gravy. So just like slurping up worms.
Oh my
Excellent.
god.
But yeah, like they don't have a lot of kitchen space and space to store foods like they would like here in the States. Our houses are significantly bigger, or like living area, even our apartments are significantly bigger. Like for a kitchen space dedication kind of deal. Like kitchen's a very centered part of our living, and in their, at least in their city of life, it is not. They eat out a lot.
Yeah.
But because they eat out a lot, food is cheaper on the daily kind of deal. You know, you can eat lunch, like a full lunch for $5. You
Yeah.
drink a full meal and everything.
Well,
So-
I heard that there's some pretty solid like meals to go you can get at like a convenience store.
Yeah. There was a convenience store, like if there's a block, you have like a city block. On two sides of it, there'll be a Quick Mart or something like that. Or a 7-Eleven or something. I didn't actually see a lot of 7-Elevens. There was a, what was it called? It was a different mart that's actually more popular over there. But they had like a whole bunch of fresh foods. The onigiri, the little rice balls, are amazing from those things. And they change out their food daily too. So it's pretty nice. Like, but it's tiny. They're tiny little stores. They're like itty bitty. You go in and you get some basic foods. Like really late, like you've got off work really late. It was very commonplace to, you know, stop by the store or stop by like in the train stations had all these different places where you can just take food home. Like you get a box lunch and take it home with you, and that's what you would do. You wouldn't
That's
go
really nice.
You wouldn't go home to cook. You go home to eat and flatten out because they have a very intensive work life
Yeah.
setup. It's as bad as American like work setup, but it's not the same. Let me
I would say it's potentially worse over there. Just
corporate life, yeah.
Yeah, just because like corporate life
benefits.
hasn't directly.
They get all the benefits and stuff that we don't, but they can be expected, you know, work 60 hours and stuff like that. You hold like a lot of expectations. They have a lot of culture built around corporate life, and it can be very toxic.
Yeah, they have a lot of culture built around exploiting their workers.
They do. America does the same thing, but they do it differently. But both are not great.
No. Like, I think the biggest one for me is, like, America isn't great, but at least America isn't directly negatively impacting the birth rate.
Well, ours
It
is
is.
not great right now. No.
That is,
Yeah, no,
okay.
America. So the only reason why you hear, I mean, no, this isn't entirely true. I was gonna say the only reason why you don't hear about birth rate problems as much in America is because of immigration. That's not entirely accurate, because even not factoring that in, it is true that Japan's birth rate is lower than America's. That said, both countries are below the replacement rate in terms of birth rate. It's just that America has immigration, whereas Japan largely doesn't. I will also throw in Europe, Canada in the same boat. Basically every developed country has birth rate problems. Japan and Korea are amongst the lowest, if not the lowest, in terms of birth rate. And they have the double issue of like low birth rate and low immigration.
Yeah.
It's one of the reasons why, like, you can go to Japan and find a house, like a full house. It's in an okay condition for $20,000. It's less than a car here.
What?
No, it's true, but it's
That
out in the country
is
because people don't live in the country out there. All the youth go to the cities to work. That's where all the money is. And so there's not like a lot of reason. So a lot of retirees just live out in the country doing nothing. I mean, I'm not saying doing nothing, but they have a retirement set up there. So a lot of people, like, you will see a lot of retirees out in Japan because they can retire. They get pensions. They're done at 55. and then they spend all day like at the little cafes gossiping. It's very, very common when I was out visiting and walking the streets during the daytime. It was just a bunch of old people hanging out in the cafes and gossiping about their neighbors or something on TV or something, because they're done. They did their work, and
They went through hell.
They went through hell, and they're like, I'm not doing anything anymore.
Pachinko machines are also apparently fairly popular. With, with elderly
Yeah, I
people.
saw some of them in the distance. I've never walked past one. I never got a chance to go like look at what those were, but I'm aware of them. Yeah, it's definitely a thing.
Japan's relationship with gambling is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my very loose understanding is Japan has fairly strict gambling laws, but has also developed like elaborate ways around that.
Yeah,
Sounds like the
it's-
U.S. That sounds like the States.
The U.S. doesn't
Although I
require
think
you
the
to go to
We
a pawn shop
have-
next
Has
door.
looser
No,
ones.
no, but we have that's what like the Indian reserves and stuff are sadly used for, is for legalized gambling, because it's not
Yeah.
on United States property, or they're gambling boats, so they're on the river, so they're not technically in the state, so they gamble on the boat. I mean, so we got some weird stuff going on here in the States too when it comes to gambling.
That is.
Although they've legalized a lot of that, they've got sports gambling now that's allowed here online. Which I
have
hate seeing all those commercials all the time.
I have gotten so many ads for online gambling, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
like, it doesn't work on me. Why am I still
No.
getting these ads? I never go to these sites, and the ads are getting longer.
So it's the same reason why you get so many ads for Raid Shadow Legends, even though you don't care about Raid Shadow Legends.
Kinda.
The gambling is essentially a license to print money. So
yeah.
they
Mhm.
can afford to throw a ton of money at marketing. Not all of it is going to hit, but like it's fine because they make so much money that
I don't know the
that-
relationship between that and Kick, because isn't Kick owned by like?
Yeah, Kick was owned by a
I
gambling.
believe that they're heavily funded by gambling. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of the same thing where they just throw a bunch of money on it. It's like, oh, how can they afford this? Because it's built
It's
off of
essential-
gambling.
It's essentially another marketing tool for
It
gambling.
is quite literally built
Yeah.
on exploitation. That is how.
When I went on the cruise, they had gambling. Like last year when I was out out in the ocean.
When
to
I was out in
Alaska.
the water, they had unregulated gambling up there too.
Yeah. As soon as they left port, like they could open up like the casinos. It was in the very bottom of the boat, which I actually never went down there. I forgot it was there because I never went down. I was never interested. And like the last day, there's this one like large like stairwell that kind of circles down. That's supposedly ornate or something like that. I was not impressed. But anyway, I looked down there.
I
I'm like,
was not
gam-
impressed.
I was no. I'm me going on cruises. That's a whole other story. But
You are
I
a
looked- I
cruise
looked down and, like,
connoisseur.
I am not a cruise connoisseur, actually. I look down there and there's gambling machines and people all dressed up in like sort of nice clothes, but not really. It's kind of like it's kind of like the poor American nice clothes, which I'm also guilty of having. But it's like the people who are trying to dress up, but they don't actually know or understand like that, like kind of like that fashion culture. So they're just kind of like, you know, got like bad, ill-fitting suits and dresses
Oh,
that
God,
don't
I
look
have-
very, you know, and it's and they're just down there gambling just
Like,
because.
the one thing I actively feel
The best
comfortable
suit with the
talking.
ketchup stains. Yeah.
The one thing I actively feel comfortable talking about in regards to like anything politics is like, dear fucking God, why does the current U.S. president have the worst suits?
Because he's got the worst body.
I mean,
No,
I would,
no.
like you can be a bigger person and still have a suit that fits nice, but
yeah,
like,
yeah.
what is wrong with all the suits? They look terrible.
Yeah. He's just kind of tinted in them. I've seen him. Him and his lift shoes and all that jazz. The dementia lean.
Yes, the dementia. Yep. Shitty casino is a business, a casual sort of place at best.
I will say, like, I'm not for the cruise life. The cruises, I'm finding out, they're just another way to sell you stuff while you're on the cruise.
Of course they are. They've literally trapped you on a boat. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, and I'm like, I didn't realize how bad it was until I went on one. And I decidedly do not like cruises for the most part. It'd be okay if I was like on there with like friends and like the destinations were fun. That's okay. Like I'm all about some tourism. It's all right. I want to go see stuff, but
maybe if I was on like a
themed
cruise.
Other things. No, they were like they had galleries where they're selling paintings. They had like the shops that were on the boat were like 75% jewelry and watch shops. I'm like, I don't want any of this stuff. This stuff is
it's
terrible.
Literally trying to like be a shyster to high class individuals.
Yeah, but it's not to high class individuals. It's trying to make you think you're being sold to like you're a high class individual.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the customer service was immaculate. The people there who were serving you were really great at what they did. I felt so much so I felt uncomfortable. I didn't like being waited on that much. But it was literally the entire time is to get money out of you while you're on that boat.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that made me feel uncomfortable. And I'm like, I don't like cruises. And this is one of the like supposedly one of the better ones too. I'm like, I don't like this. I'm like, I think I'll pass. I'll just fly to the
I know what you're
next
doing.
time.
I know why you're doing it. I do not approve of your methods.
Yeah, and I could see people like, you know, wanting to splurge and getting into some things and stuff, but it was definitely not my scene.
No,
at all.
yeah,
it was not my scene.
Like, the last thing I'd ever want to do or be in is to be trapped on a boat.
And everybody's like, oh, the food's great and stuff like that. No, not really. The food was kind of mid. Only like there's like a certain time like you would go to dinner. They have a set up dinner time where they would like serve you like different courses of a meal, and those were okay. You picked them like the night before. What they were going to serve you, so they had an idea of what they were going to make. And, like you go back every night at the same time. You didn't have to, but you go back every night at the same time, and you pick the next evening's meal for you. And those foods was okay. Like it was all right. You know, it's just standard restaurant quality.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Delicious microwaved lobster. No.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of this you could tell was very, very much prepackaged stuff that was once frozen, kind of deal, and they just kind of stuck it in a pot to thaw it and serve it to you, especially like stuff like the soups and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't like, oh, this food's amazing. I'm like, if you haven't eaten anywhere, then.
You haven't had food before.
Are you Shad?
Oh, and Chad went for his own low-hanging fruit.
It was so easy. I couldn't
Also,
not.
The desserts were very meh. I was
that's
disappointed
a
in the
shame.
desserts. Yeah, like it had lots of different things. It had lots of different cookies or muffins and things like that. But it was like the same fare you get out of a Sam's Club. I'm like, okay, I can get this at home.
I am not on the ocean for mediocre meats.
Oh no, I've been sitting in the storeroom talking for a while. I haven't done anything in the game.
I've just been like, I made a new battery and I'm like, I need to charge this thing. I'm like, I gotta go re-equip the hell machine with actual thematic bricks. I've called my entire base of operations the machine.
It's the machine.
It's the machine.
Charlie, you do a good Inspector Gadget villain voice. I can't remember what his name is.
Dr. Claw?
Yeah, Dr. Claw.
Oh, Dr. Claw. I forgot what gosh, it's been forever since I've seen that. Like with the cat on his lap, you never saw his face.
Yeah.
I'll get you next time, Gadgets.
Yeah. I'll get you next time.
You do that.
Yeah.
You have a really good throat
Yeah,
voice.
I can't do that. I don't have that throat.
You know how I learned to do that?
How?
No.
It's really dumb. My brothers, I grew up with a bunch of boys, okay? My brothers could burp on command,
D-
and I could not do it. So I came up with this voice as a child, and I've been able to do it since.
That is incredible.
So you
I would pretend to
you
burp
learned
like
your burp voice. Yeah,
That's my burp voice.
That is
that's great.
legitimately fantastic.
Yeah. I could
I
never.
still can't burp on command. So
I couldn't either. Like
I
had
can
a
sort of do
friend-
it.
I had a friend who
it's
could
like
burp
swallowing
the
air and stuff, and
alphabet.
it just sounds uncomfortable. I'm like, no.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the technique is. But yeah, I did have a friend who could burp the alphabet. He was like the god of like grade 3.
Yeah.
The god of grade 3.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that statement.
Yeah. His ability to burp the alphabet was really impressive to all. He's a mechanic now. He
I
works
see his
with-
skills have transferred.
Yeah. He works on like trucks and buses and stuff.
Good for him.
Yeah, no, he's doing well. He's like living a good life. He's got a kid. Kid could probably burp the alphabet.
Chip off the old block.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go.
By the way, do you have an absurd amount of gravel?
Probably. What do you think is an absurd amount, and why do you need it?
I am evening out my beach.
With gravel?
Yes.
I think I have at least like 2 stacks in there. I'd have to
I'm
check.
getting more gravel.
The quarry is probably digging up gravel at some point.
That's true. Your quarry will get me gravel.
Yeah.
I'm just like evening out the land in prep for whatever it is I'm gonna do.
Yeah. You don't know what you're gonna do, but you are going to do it.
It's gonna
Yeah.
happen.
I am making my canvas right now.
Sounds good.
Yes. Oops.
Alright, I have a working kitchen and with no roof. I need to put some doors on this place.
Who needs doors?
So- Did you hear that? I think it was. Oh, I gotta build a new shovel. I think it was the United Arab Emirates that made that like those man-made islands that were meant to look like the world.
Not familiar with
Uh,
that.
I heard about it, but I don't know anything about it. Like,
It was like meant to be a touristy thing, I think.
yeah.
They're sinking.
Oh!
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's...
Well,
And also, I don't think they ever fully completed it. It didn't end up working as hoped.
Well, I guess they weren't floating islands then, huh?
aren't they going ahead with that giant wall? Is it Egypt or Saudi Arabia? I'm trying to remember. Where it's the wall city, where like the outside of it's.
Oh, do you mean the Lion City?
Yeah.
So in theory, yes, I have heard that that is a thing they want to do.
I thought they've already started construction on it, but like nothing like substantial has been made as far as I know. But I don't know. I'm like, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I don't know for sure either. That seems plausible to me.
What did I need? I need dirt. Need more dirt.
You know, it always interests me looking at, like, Minecraft mods versus what Minecraft actually does. Because Minecraft always tends to want to do things more magically than scientifically.
Yeah.
Because if you look at, like, sorting systems in mods, it's always, like, pipes, pumps, all this sort of thing. But when Minecraft does it, they introduce, like, fairies that you enslave.
Yeah.
And it's just like, that's an interesting choice for doing this.
It was definitely a choice.
Yep. There we go. Alright, so that is
I get
the
so used to
wolves.
being in this town when I move out and actually like build a place somewhere and be like, oh, all my stuff is in the wrong area.
All my stuff is in the wrong town.
Yep.
Alright.
Now I need to build a roof. Start put all this stuff up. I made a dish.
I do love I like deep slate as a stone.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna use that a bit when I build my stuff. I cut so much of it now too.
It looks evil and I like it.
Looks evil. Okay.
It fits with the evil lab. Either that or I need, like, a lot of, just polished white stuff. Like, what is this? Quartz. It's either
Quartz.
deep slate or quartz.
Okay.
So, I have my battery. Probably... How's this one doing? You're still fine. And oh, right. This place isn't lit up. I keep forgetting because my helmet gives me night vision.
That's cool.
You know what? Let's be reasonable about this.
No.
I'm not gonna.
Reason.
Where is the dirt?
You know what? I'm keeping it.
There we go.
The hat. Oh my gosh.
It's called the Spade Soldier, and it's just a Shovel Knight helm.
Yeah. There's definitely some fan nods to some stuff in there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because I got like Finn's hat from Adventure Time, bunch of other things that are a bit more overt. The Toy Story alien hat, Mario. Okay, what was I doing? How's this going? Did want to check out... Pending, you wanted gravel?
Yeah, if you got some gravel.
I got some
Pending, do you want an airplane? You want a gyrocopter?
Sure.
You wanna fly? Let's go. Oh, I put my dirt away. I put my scaffolding away. I need my scaffolding. Where did I put that?
Honestly, just because I have a jetpack, it's like, I kind of want to fly the plane. Flying the plane is kind of fun.
The one I have is like a little airship, but my airship has to have coal. I'm gonna have to make me a gyrocopter because it doesn't require any like energy spending. It's just your foot pedaling.
Yeah. Yeah. It uses a lot of hunger, though.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, I'm coming to deliver the gravel, Pending.
Thank you.
I kind of wish it made some noise, though.
Yeah.
Maybe like a little whooshing sound or something.
The carts, I wish they made noise too.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
So who lives in the Spire of Eternal Coldness? No one. That's just Spawn.
That's the part. That's where I stuck everybody to come in, except for some reason, Shad was on the side of it
Yeah. Yeah, I spawned in at the...
instead of the top.
Definitely did not spawn in on spawn. This is a zombie. This isn't pending.
No, I'm hiding from the zombie.
Well. Dropped you a hat. It's dead.
Oh,
Hello, pending.
thank you. Hello.
Here's your hat. And some flesh. And some gravel. And some gravel. And some gravel. And some gravel.
Thank you.
Alright.
Let's see, what kind of hat is this?
I don't know. What kind of hat is it?
Hang on a sec. I gotta... How do I check my hats again? Oh, right, it's this button. Let's...
You can just also right-click the hat to immediately wear it.
Wait, where'd my hat go?
You threw it on the floor. It's also not a hat. You need to open up the gift bag first.
Oh, how do I open it up again?
Right-click it in your hand.
Yeah, like eating food.
There we go.
A smoking pipe.
It's coming out of his nose.
It's directly out of your face. Oh. Well, I love the new hobby pen.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, your bridge is just long enough for takeoff pending.
That's what I say. It's a good thing you're up high, because you just fall off the mountain.
Yup.
For yours.
Yup, absolutely. Sherlock pending on the case.
Let's go.
Yep.
I mean, you do kind of wear a Sherlock-y outfit.
Yeah.
You give off the vibe. Oh, that didn't count as okay. The tree smashing into the tree. It's perfectly fine.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, I don't know how well these things hold up. I've not like tested like wrecking them on purpose. So
I mean, I seem to wreck them more when I'm going in for a landing than I am anything else.
yeah.
But you can just right-click it to repair it, so it's fine. Alright. Let's see how the quarry's doing. It's doing.
Oh god, no, 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 no!
Do you hurt me? Nope. You good, pending?
Yeah, it was a creeper.
Oh, yeah. You might want to light up the rest of your area a little bit.
Yeah.
Alright, so... I want to grab... I need a singular chest.
I'm gonna start tagging cats here soon. Leaving my village to keep creepers away. Because I don't want them following me around, so I don't want to tame them necessarily, but I don't want them to despawn, so like I gotta tag some cats.
You could just right-click them and have them sit down.
Yeah, but they don't chase anything that way.
Oh. I need an
Gotta chase the creepers.
item
Yeah.
type. Alright.
Get them. Where?
Alright, let's go keep clearing out the bottom floor. Woo! Alright, so... Need the... battery...
Oh, what are you? Are you a creeper? I don't know if you're a creeper or zombie, but I'm running away from you. Actually, it's about time for my big boy call, so I.
Oh yeah. That is a good point. I lost track of it. So yeah, you go take care of that, pending.
Okay, I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys in a bit.
Yep. See you in a bit.
Okay.
Later, pending.
Bye bye.
Boy. All right. So, well, I found more gravel for pending. I also found something called turbo fuel down here.
What?
I don't know what it's a liquid, but it looks like water, and I'm just like, I don't know what the hell that is.
Turbo?
It's
Aw.
something. I think it's Oricraft stuff, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's Oritech. It's very interesting to be like, what are you? Why are you here?
Right. Keep running into stuff like, what is this?
Mm-hmm.
What are you?
What do you do exactly?
Pretty much.
Oh, hey, I found diamonds down here somehow.
Hey. I went surface mining earlier today.
Yeah, I've gone down to the bottom of the planet with a laser. Oh wow, this is actually a huge vein.
Wow. Found a lot.
Well, hey, it'll be good for more quarry extensions. I wish the laser was slightly more remote.
Yeah.
Instead of very manual. Liquid
Sun
morkite located. No! I'm not fucking with the bugs. They can stay in Helldivers. Trying to just get a big bottom area mined out. The laser's good for it, like, don't get me wrong. It would take me a ton of time to actually just do even this, but
Right.
it's wish it was a little more consistent. Which is why I have the quarry to help.
Makes sense. Alrighty.
Just looking at the fucking mini-map for what I have done to this place is hilarious. It's just
Oh
a
my gosh, that's interesting.
spiral
The star.
going. Yeah. Thank you, Laser. You have done good work.
Let's see. Almost put another level on this if I wanted to.
Now that's oddly satisfying. Just Laser taking away all the gravel.
Mm-hmm. Gone.
It's also like almost instant when it does it too. It takes a little longer with the deep slate, but hey, I'm not gonna complain about what is essentially almost free labor.
Right.
Gonna be a real problem if things start spawning down here, though. Because I can see just fine, but this doesn't mean it's actually high light level.
Right.
Yeah, laser also takes a ton of energy.
Just chewing through the energy.
Absolutely.
Nom nom.
Yup. Oh, hey, more diamonds. There's one good thing about
What are you
laser.
barking at, Rocky?
There's one good thing about the laser is I'm getting a lot of good resources out of it.
Yeah, I bet. The wrong side.
But I will have to go back to the Hell Machine just to get more power. What am I doing? I have a laser. Why would I focus on manually mining when I can laser mine it?
Yeah.
Well, I'll manually mine this one because I think it's the only block here. Yep. Okay. We're here. Come on. Yeah, I hit lava at one point.
Alright. Kitchen is done!
Hooray!
Yay.
Does it have an actual
Rudimentary
roof?
thing. It does.
Well, we're out of battery. Might as well just put the laser down here.
Leather worker. You just joined. Where did you come from? Are
You know
were you unemployed born here?
Come with me, laser. We have things to do.
I've noticed like like random like villagers will show up, but they're on the outside of the wall. And I'm like, where did you come from? Because they weren't like
Yeah.
bred from the villagers on the inside. I'm like,
Mhm.
did you just wander up from wherever?
Did you evaporate in here? What the hell is wrong? What
I don't
happened?
know.
Where did you come from, mister?
Every once in a while, I'll see them hanging outside the wall. They're like, I can't get in. I'm like, where did you come from?
Did you leave? Where did you go?
No,
How'd you
'cause
even get
they're
here?
they're ununemployed, which means they're not assigned to a job block, and I haven't destroyed any job blocks.
And you have one in almost every house.
Everybody in town has a job. There's no unemployed people at all.
Gotcha.
So I'm like, where did you come from? I don't know. I don't know how it works.
Weirdos.
Yeah, a little bit.
So
They just came here. They needed a different life.
they needed to move to Albuquerque. Cool. Actually, I have enough for another one of those. I should cut these into the bricks.
Well, I finished all that, so now I can make pending a gyrocopter.
Hooray! The necessities of life. Flight.
Probably gonna make two, because I'm gonna make one for myself.
Okay, so this? 15? Not enough to make 2, but enough to make 1.
Dirt.
Alright.
Okay.
Eating food is useful.
Time for egg.
Singular.
Egg. I had 2 egg.
Duo. Yep, shit, those are my sticks. Need those. Let's see.
Okay.
I need...
Gyrocopter requires a propeller. It's just a lot of iron. Easy. And then...
I feel like I go through a lot of iron.
I do too.
Egg. Yeah, I should see what the hell this, what's it called? The fertilizer block does. Yeah, that doesn't actually look that hard to make. She might be able to make it now. But it needs machine frames, so... I probably have... No, I need to make more machine frames. That's not it. There you go.
2 propellers.
How's this doing? A lot of cobblestone. The fuck am I gonna do with all this cobblestone? Alright, so I need to make... Grab the...
Oh,
Wheat's up here now. I don't have enough wheat in there, so doot. Doot. It's 2. Okay. 4 I have here. Alright, so in order to make this, I need... Only 1 piece of plastic? Yes. The packed wheat just looks like a wheel of cheese.
what?
It looks like a wheel of cheese. Like it's all it looks like. It's just cheese.
Kind of does.
I need water. Okay, so good old Helmy. Alright. Iron deficiency is a serious problem. Yeah, no, I could definitely use more iron. Get out of here, seeds. Okay, so I wanted to make this, right? I have that. Need motors? Can make motors. Fairly easily. Yep. I'm gonna need you. I can make the motor this. I'm probably gonna need some more steel shit.
Thunder?
So I need a carbon fiber rod. Shit, and some electrum? Is that it? Yeah, I think I have electrum somewhere. Nope. No, only need one of those, need two of these. So I'm just gonna fucking do this to all the coal. Oh. Some of that, give me some of this, put that in there. How's this doing? Still digging.
That little tiny storm is making that much noise. Okay.
So this, and this. I think those two are mixed. Nope, I had it right the first time. God damn it.
Oh, it's nighttime.
Is it?
I must wait.
Do you want me? I'm next to my bed. Do you want me to sleep?
Sure.
There you go. All right. So. let's see.
Alright, where shall I use this to take off? I need a spot to fly away. God, it's shaking the entire house. The storm's literally the size of like 10 city blocks.
Hey, Cinta. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday!
Actually,
Happy, happy!
those. And you make this, and then I can go this. Dude, oh, yep, we're back. We broke for a second.
Hey. Uh-oh.
No, OBS decided to have a conniption. We're back. What we building today? We're digging a hole.
Alright, so...
And it actually works, unlike the first time I tried to dig a hole.
Where is Pending having people put aircraft?
I just put it on his long bridge. It's long enough to start flying with, so I take it. Alright, so I have that. I have the rubber. Need plating. Which I need one more plastic for. Shit. Oh, I have plastic. Hooray! Wait, no, I don't. I literally have these. I have 7 blocks that I was about to make.
Alright. Time to drop this off over at Pending's.
Okay, let's see. Fertilizer block. What are you giggling at?
The idea of Pending flying is fun to me.
Let's hope he doesn't crash. Okay, I need the rest of you. That works. Okay. So let's let's see if it works anything like the last one. Give me for a second, block. I need you up here. Okay. Need more. This is nice music. Don't know what track it is, but it's nice music.
He's the nice one.
Feels like I'm in an RPG town.
Map. Should I go somewhere? Not yet.
Don't even know how that happened.
Yeah, it's tiny too. Tiny little storm.
How peculiar.
It's because it's like 70 degrees right now.
Ah.
Probably a cold front coming in behind it. Down. We're gonna land right over here, right behind my house, actually. My little stolen house from the villagers.
One day, Shirley may make her own house. That day is...
Not today.
How do you even do this? Okay.
I successfully landed with my chicken leg.
Did you just...
What?
The chicken ate my battery!
What?
It...
Is that possible?
It just... what? Huh? I played... Oh no, it's in my inventory. Okay. It walked onto the fucking thing, onto the block as I placed the battery, and then the battery just disappeared from both my inventory and reality. I was very concerned. Do you... need water?
Ooh,
What
yes.
do you need?
I will.
No.
Was it gonna rain outside? Oh my.
What do I need for the fertilizer block? That would explain why it wasn't working. I made the battery, but of course I haven't been to hell yet to charge it.
Oh. You have to go to hell to charge your batteries?
Well, I go to hell to charge my batteries.
Okay.
Because I have a thing there. Well. That saves me some time. Ooh, okay.
Well, I've accomplished everything that I needed at the moment. found.
Hooray.
Time to steal some of Obsidian's sugar cane here.
Oh, I saw a base in hell when I was exploring earlier, and I was like, is this Obsidian's?
Probably.
It wasn't really a base, it was more so just a chest and stuff.
Yeah. He hasn't been on very much yet. He got sucked into Monster Hunter Wilds.
Yeah, no, that was,
So.
yeah, I figured. A lot of people have been sucked into Monster Hunter Wilds. There we go. Now I'm charging it. Okay.
It's a nice looking game. I don't have $70 to pay for it right now.
No, I am the same way, and I'm also like, I'm just gonna wait for this game to stop being like unoptimized.
That's fair.
It's a little much. It's a damn good game. I expect it to be. I'm well.
Yep, it looks like a really good game.
Mm-hmm.
It's just pricey right now, and I don't have the money to spend on it.
Especially for a game I doubt I would be able to stream in its current state.
I did the test on it, and
Yeah.
I would be able to stream, and I did a test when I had like my Vtuber stuff running, and I was able to run it just under 60 FPS at the time. I don't know how well it would work now, if it's fixed better or not.
I don't think I didn't hear much about optimization patches, so who knows? It's possible,
like, I'm not running on like anything terrible. I got like a 3080 and 128 gigabytes of RAM, but it still was struggling. So
yeah, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, you know what, you can exist just the way you are, Monster Hunter. I'm A-okay where I am right now. I have other games to play, like Minecraft and Library of Ruina. Been saying the name wrong for so long. Actually trying to say it the right way is...
you have to say it twice every time now.
Yep, every single time. Have you been to the Nether yet?
I have not.
This mod pack has some interesting, like, heat waves coming off of the lava. I don't know if you can even see those on the stream, but it is...
I do see that.
Yeah, it's
That's
really neat.
That's from the shader.
Yeah, it's the shader pack. It makes hell look very interesting, especially if you're walking over like a bridge or something. Limbus,
That's
please
cool.
give new banner. I have everything I already want for the first 2 banners going on. Then just play a different game. Do yourself a solid. Do not get locked in the gacha.
I'm not playing any gacha games at all right now.
No, I don't get along with gacha much anymore. I'm just like, you know what? I'm good. I like not having to worry about that stuff. It's great.
Yeah. I am too embroiled in old school like MMO setups versus like these new gacha things. I'm like, I don't like these gameplay. Like the world and stories are really pretty. Characters are nice, but I don't like the gameplay, and I don't like the gacha elements.
The biggest thing with gacha,
I want my own character to design. I don't want to like roll for characters. Thank you very much. I mean, even if they had gacha for just like cosmetics, I'd be more into. But no, I don't want the whole character. I want to make my own.
That's honestly, whenever I play gacha games and them having character roles, more often than not, the gameplay directly suffers as a result of them having actual mechanical stuff behind the paywall.
Yeah.
And you just I at least start to ask the question of, is the game hard because the devs wanted to make it challenging, or is the game hard because they want my money?
Yeah, it's usually the latter in my opinion, but
Yeah. Which is why I appreciate games like Pathologic. You'll never hear me say that again. But,
I thought you hated that game.
Oh, listen. Me and Pathologic have a relationship. Whether that's a good or a bad one is up for anyone else to decide. I am not qualified enough to give myself therapy about Pathologic. But yeah, it's what I appreciate about Pathologic because it's like, yes, I know you've already have my money. You're torturing me because you want to torture me now. I see. This was intentional. There's a certain joy to just a game being honest with you.
Yeah.
It's like, I see. You're being very honest with me, game. I know what you mean. I see exactly what you're stating here. I don't like the words that are coming out of your mouth, but I understand them. And that's why Pathologic is better than every gacha game on the market. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Alright, how's the battery charge coming? It's still coming. I got more time. There you go. To be fair, it's not hard to beat a gacha game. Prove to me that you have beaten a gacha game. Show me the credits screen. Darkest Dungeon critting my freshly obtained Crusader 3 times in a row before he even gets a chance to do anything and killing him. Oh yeah, that's a mood right there. Could you imagine if Darkest Dungeon was a gacha game and you had to roll for all of its characters? That would be painful. Yeah, let's keep this. Oh, hell yeah, just enough. Booyah. Alright. There's a part of me that's going to be very sad when I upgrade past magma energy, because then all of this will just be very cosmetic.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just like, all the lava storage looks neat. But that's about it. Alright, I need more blocks if I'm gonna wait for that to charge. Do not throw your drill in the lava. That would be bad. I would have to make a brand new drill at that point, and I do not wish to do this.
Yeah, that would be great.
Nope. We're going places. Nice.
Map.
Alright, so I need blocks of you.
Let's see. Observe my town from my map without having to do anything.
Those look okay.
I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4 iron golems in town. That's good. I see 1 cat.
Wait, Zeno, you play Fate Go? Why? What happened to you? Are you okay? Do you need an intervention?
Stockholm Syndrome. It has a reputation of being very predatory gacha.
A reputation of, yeah, no, That's one word for it. It's it's infamous at this point.
Yeah, I don't know much about it, but...
Oh. I've been stuck in hell for 6 years now. You can leave at any time! You need not be trapped by it.
It'll only be, like, untrapped when the game is, like, the service is discontinued.
Even then, I'm pretty sure the only thing that would stop that game's services is the literal apocalypse.
300 pulls. Yikes.
No.
Wow.
There's so much more things you could be doing with your existence. Like consuming a bagel. Don't tell Pending I said that. He'll never get off my case about it.
Yeah.
In terms of value proposition, even I can admit that eating a bagel is better than gotcha for Fate Go of all games. And yes, this is a fair and balanced speed rolls. Ooh, shiny. Shiny make my brain go ooh. Yeah! Yeah. That's understandable. There are pig women around.
Aren't they cute?
Yeah. I'm sure some people find that. Yep. I am, have a different taste in mind, but you know what? Hey, to each their own.
In it for the long run.
We're in it for the long haul now, boys. How's this doing? Still not charged. Okay. Still got time to break blocks.
Flicking time.
Curses. Can apparently upgrade my jetpack one more time if I get an elytra.
I want to see the jetpack. I haven't seen the jetpack.
Oh, I'll have to fly over there when I'm done here and I can get the battery out. It would do me good to get away from underground.
So why do you have a lot of, like, piglins in there?
They spawned here. It's dark.
Are you in the nether?
Yeah, I'm in the nether.
Okay. I see.
How's this doing? Hey, we're fully charged. Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. Oop. Alright, I'll put the battery down, see what the hell this thing does, if it even works, and then I'll fly over to you. Get off the block. Thank you. Okay, do you do anything? Do you need bone meal. Let me check. Actually. Let me go and check and see if you just want bone meal. I have a bunch. If you don't, I'm still going to be very confused by how you work. I will always be... I'm very confused by what you want out of me. Alright, I'm gonna go... I'll have to look that up. Let me fly over to you. Plus, I obviously want to find out the entire story after putting so much time and money into this, and then someday I'll pick up Fire Emblem Heroes again. Oh. Wee.
Whoa.
How you doing?
Hi. That was fast.
Yay. This is a
Do it
jetpack.
again.
Oh, okay. Wee.
Nice.
I have fall damage negation boots.
Do you really?
Yeah, I'm wearing a full suit of armor, even though it looks like I'm just wearing a helmet and a jetpack. Yeah, leggings that increase my speed, helmet that gives me night vision.
Let's go.
Yep, it's very nice.
Chainsaw sword.
Yep, chainsaw sword, drill. But yeah, anyway, away!
Gone. Woof.
Yeah, I should show off the top of Spawn, since I never saw it. Yeah, here.
Yeah.
Look. This is what Spawn's supposed to look like, instead of me spawning down here. I think I literally spawned right here on one of these.
Yeah, on the side.
Or like, I think it was like, it had to have been like right here. Yeah, here's my spawn! Yep, here it is. That's where it was. Instead
We
of
haven't
this.
actually fully explored that. I think there's stuff around it.
It looks neat. There's lamps here. Not entirely sure what it is. There's a campfire down here. And ice. It goes down? The hell? Where even is that? Hell,
Huh. Interesting.
is this somebody's house? Block of raw iron.
Bruh.
I don't... There's lamps down here. And more ice. I'm
Don't drown.
not. Yeah, that's... This place is interesting.
Zombie! Weepa!
Oh, monster spawner zombie. And snow and stuff. Ow!
you get snow.
You know what? Here, you just chill. Gold, snow, exposed copper, block of iron. I might. Nobody else will take note. I might as well. All right. This is
This is yoinks?
Oh, there's a skeleton spawner here. Stray. I don't even want to know what that is. Come here, you. You're bad for the neighborhood. Arrow of slowness. What the fuck? Joik?
All the arrows in your head.
Yeah, it's got a... This place is an entire dungeon.
Oh my gosh, there's so many spawners.
Glad I have torches. Holy shit! Holy... hey Charlie, you wanna come and grab some of this stuff? It might be useful? My god! Yeah, I'm gonna spawner, like, lock a bunch of this stuff and...
What is that?
Cave spider.
Oh, that's a cave spider. I've never seen him with the models.
Yeah, this place is just a whole ass dungeon.
Huh. Those little
Yeah.
baby ones. I would go through it with you, but I actually have to get off here. Because I
That-
have to go pick somebody up here
That's fine. I'm
at 3. But
not
we
even gonna go
should- we
through this
should
whole
go,
place
like, running amok.
myself because this seems. Yeah,
There's
this
another
is.
what?
Yeah,
Something on the
I'm
ceiling.
getting out of here. This is not my home. There's stuff in here. Somebody else can grab this. I'm out later. This place is not cozy. Congrats, Charlie. You put spawn on top of a giant dungeon. That was impressive.
Back to your now stone
Back
home.
to my cave. Here we go. Back home. And you, how do you work? Why do you work? Add-ons? Do you... Do I need to add like a water add-on to you? How do I... How do you work?
How do?
How does do?
How does?
How does the does? The do does.
Do I have anything left in there? Nope. Good.
That there.
Inventory's clear. Everything's put away. I need a place. I'll have to start building a spot to like put my spells.
Yeah, little Miss Magic Woman. Take a free block of iron, I guess.
Yeah.
Exposed actually, hold on a minute. Can I? No, I cannot.
I'll have to turn it into ingots, I guess.
I can't. However, whatever it's.
You should be able to break that apart.
I should be able to. How I do that, I have no idea.
Exposed copper. Is that copper? And it's actual block, like a made block. So.
Yeah.
I have, let's see, collected Respiration 3, Bane of Anthropods 1, Power 1, and Frostwalker 1. But I still want Silk Touch. I can't get it. I keep trying to get it from different librarians. But no.
No.
I just want to be able to teleport places, dang it.
If you enchant books, you should be able to also get
How do you
enchant.
enchant books? I have no idea.
You make an enchantment table and then you put a book on it.
Okay. But do you just get like a random spell every day or something?
I don't know if it's spells per se, but you get enchantments.
Okay. I mean, I got stuff to make that. I'll do that next time.
Yeah, it'll give you silk touch like that. Put that there. Do have some more deep slate bricks. Yeah, so why I have snowballs? Who knows?
Throw them at people.
Yeah, apparently, yeah. All right, let's do it. Let's open up the Googler and see how in the hell this thing works, cause it's got power. What does it need? Does it need fertilizer? What's it? What are we looking for? I don't know.
I like how you just coexist with the chickens, just cause.
Just they exist. They're existing. Ori craft fertilizer. Yeah. Fertilizer Ori tech. I can never get it right. Fertilizer is a used machine frame, requires water and energy to operate. The effect on the block below is similar to applying bone meal, although it is less prominent. In addition, it hydrates the farmland below. Okay, so it does need water. What do I need to give you water? Do I need, like, the... Do I have a thing that I can add on to you to give you water? Machine fluid add-on. I do have one. All right, let's see if this works.
Yeah.
See if I can just nonsense my way into doing this without applying a pump. Okay. So now can I? Nope, you still don't want to take water for some reason. Okay, fine, I will. Alright, let's find a pump. 'Cause you, some reason, hate water existing. Okay, I do have a pump. Perfect. I need more fluid pipes, though. Do I have enough silicone? Nope. Which means I need to go out and get more sand. How's the quarry doing?
Good question.
It's out of power. Swap around the batteries. Whoop. Jetpack too fast. Alright, there we go. Now quarry is back to quarrying. Oop, fell in.
It goes pretty deep.
It do. Here. Recharge that. Pump. I need sand.
Sand.
Yup, I need sand to make silicone.
Let's see.
Thank
Map.
goodness I can go down and get it now. Whee!
Yup. It's like.
Oh, nope. Yep.
I need to go get some more too. I turned all mine into glass. Time to disconnect.
Yoki dokie. I was about to say, it's like, I love how you said earlier, it's like, I need to go and pick somebody up. It's like, and then it's like, no, we proceed to keep Minecrafting.
I do now have to go.
Yep, no worries. Thanks for coming by, Charlie.
Bye.
Boy, boy. Damn, bitch, you live like this? Yes, I do. Alright, so I need my dust. Where is the dust? Here we are, is the dust. And we craft it like so. Give me that raw silicone. Cook my silicone into rubber, please. Getting sand isn't that bad now anymore, actually. Now I'm thinking about it, but it is a bit of a pain in the ass. Alright, so we need to charge you. We could technically charge you here while we're working. No, we can't. Well, we'll work on this a little bit. I'm not using the laser, so it's fine. Alright, so place you down here. You here. You on top, you there. Battery right here. Fluid pipe right here. There you go, now we're charging. Beautiful. There's somebody's whispering in my ear. There we go. Silicone. Fantastic. Give me the rest of my silicone, because I now need it for pipes. And that's copper. Can probably just do this. Gonna need, let's just make an abundance of fluid pipes. Let's make 3 stacks. Yeah, it'll probably be enough. Now that I'm thinking about it, you come here for a second. I know that is technically a waste of lava, but I do want to see something here. Let's grab you. I put you here. You. So I'm gonna need. Oh, I'm gonna need more energy pipe as well. So in that case, put you here. Put the storage unit here. Put the pump somewhere. You there. Put the battery here. Put my lava here. Okay, now you're just powering both. If I take fluid pipe, put it like, let's put it over the chickens. Just for safety's sake. And then I need my pump. Then if I go over here and grab battery for testing purposes only, and I put it right here. I put it right here. Okay, you know what? You come here. Okay, put it right there. And then you right here. Yes! Okay, okay, we're pumping now. But you are not getting any water. Why? Does it need to be... There we go. Now we have water. Aha! Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it. We have production. Oh, beautiful. So that is how that works. I might need to make a special place for the chickens. Because this is getting a little too crowded in here. And I do somehow want to pick all this up. Okay, well, pump, you probably do not need to be worked on anymore. You can go over there. All right. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Fick. Yeah, so that's gonna be an issue. Okay. Now the other issue remains is how the flying hell do we pick up all this wheat? This is definitely going to be an issue. Could we also put on a block destroyer? But that wouldn't. I don't know if I'd want to do that.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Pending. Welcome back.
Thank you.
How went your call?
Mostly good, I think.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to go make something for over here. Actually, need 8 of those. Definitely can't make that. Can I make these? Do I want to make these? Sure, why not? Let's see if we can make our laser even better. This. I need plastic, copper, and steel. Plastic, I have copper, and I need steel. I figured out gardening, Pending.
Oh?
Mostly. Also, that big structure at spawn is in fact a dungeon. It's a very massive
Wait,
dungeon.
Not a dungeon?
Yeah, no, the big frozen spire at spawn, it is a dungeon full of loot and stuff.
Ah. Well, that's good.
It's definitely something. Oh god, I love doing stupid shit. Who doesn't want to, a poorly built IKEA chair floating in the ceiling with the help of 170 helium balloons? That is a good idea. Nothing could possibly go wrong with this idea.
It's it's an idea.
I'll explain that. There are a lot of skeletons at the bottom of my quarry. Asshole.
That's great.
Well, it's to mostly be expected. And my shield broke, so I'm leaving.
Oh, okay.
Actually. I do. Oh, you break that, do you? Well, now I know. damn it. Every time. I'm gonna ask.
What's up?
There we go. Much better.
How
Oh
is
my
it
god.
in the pipes?
Hmm?
One of your ducks is in the pipe.
They do what they want. They're like
Oh,
a
they're
block.
they're
They're
gathering
block
around
high.
you because we got seeds.
Yeah. I'm trying to plant, but I think I just need to make a place for these things
You should give them the seeds. They want the seeds.
that causes them to multiply.
What? Why not multiply?
Because then there are more of them.
That's okay.
There, throwing the seeds on the ground. You can have them there. Enjoy the seeds.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's a temporary fix on that part. Okay. How I want to make an auto farm is anyone's guess, but probably not a guess for today. That sounds like a next time problem.
Yeah. Oh, hey, you got a mini one now.
I do have a mini one.
So, what are you gonna do with all the food, though?
Turn it into plastic.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So you do have an application for this.
There was I was like, I need more plastic for things. What's the easiest way for me to get plastic? Wheat.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Well, then I'm glad that you found a use.
But
Do
you know
have
what?
access to your bed right
We,
now?
I did my main goal of digging a hole.
Yeah.
I need a new shield.
I can't help but notice that there's creatures at the bottom of your.
It's dark down there.
Okay.
They can exist. I'm not gonna. I'll deal with them later. Somehow.
Just pour lava down there.
I don't know what that'll do to the quarry.
Good things, I assume.
I don't think that's the case.
You gotta believe in me, Chad. Can you go to sleep?
I can sleep. That is a thing I can do.
Thank you, Chad.
All right. All right, Pending. Let's test your lava theory.
Yeah.
And whatever happens will be a good end to the stream, probably.
Excellent. I look forward to seeing the lava.
Somehow I don't. Alright. Let's... Okay. Well, and... Alright, let's see what happens. It is, in fact, going. There you are, Pending. They're all after me. And they are burning to death.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. No, this is good. This is I think this works.
Yeah?
Do you not think it works?
It missed a few.
That's okay. What if you get one of those dudes down there that kills?
You're gonna need to be a little bit more specific than dudes down there that kills.
The obelisk thing.
The Iron Golem?
Yes.
I need pumpkins for that, and I don't have pumpkins.
Unfortunate.
Very. But hey, we have found that the lava worked, and it didn't even screw with the quarry.
Yeah.
That much. Oop.
Yeah.
Well, put that there, that there. I need an item pipe. I'm gonna be walking around with this. Probably a battery also. Gonna need a lot of things. Okay. Oh. You're out of water. Maybe next time I'll make a place for the chickens, and figure out how to optimize this better, because I think I need to take this whole thing down and remake it. But other than that, I should hold on a minute. There's one more farm I need to look at. Oh, my mushrooms grew!
Muzzle tough on that.
Hooray!
Hooray.
Not very fast, but they grew.
Yeah.
But yes, definitely want to reorganize a bunch of things before I go off and do some stuff. Like giving the chickens a better home. And a few other things.
Yeah. How many other things?
A couple other things.
Cool.
Like, yeah. But we did what we set out to do, and we dug a hole.
You did dig a hole.
I did dig a hole. All is right in the world. The hole is... Ugh, dust in my face. All is right in the world.
Yes.
And there are more monsters down in the quarry. Well... as one does. But yeah, I think I will probably call the stream there. We have done a lot. We've gotten a lot of stuff. Specifically cobblestone.
Yes.
Lot of cobblestone. A little bit of coal. But the quarry will continue to do half-decent things. For at least a little while. And when that happens, we'll deal with it as it comes. But yeah, hope you guys had a fantastic stream. and enjoyed my slow descent into whatever this could be considered. Don't know if it's considered madness or whatever, but you know, it's considered
is that a
something.
squid?
What?
Are you a squid?
Are you?
It's a squid. Wait, come back, squid. You're stuck now. Okay, come on, come on.
Wait a minute, let me check something.
Okay, good news. I got some ink. I need much more ink than just that, but it's a start.
Damn, as it turns out, we cannot particle accelerate something into squid ink. I had hoped. But yeah, with that being said, I think I will end stream here. I will be back tomorrow with some more Library of Ruina. Got it right the first time. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
But yeah, is there anything you would like to advertise or anything like that pending?
Sure. I am playing Tales of Vesperia tonight at like 9 p.m. if people want to tune in for that.
Nice. Sounds like a
Yeah.
fun time.
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody go check out pending. Go check out Cherylee, who was here earlier. She does. Well, she's not doing anything currently, but she
But
will be back
very soon.
She will be back very soon. Pending is doing things today, even. So if you didn't get enough of Pending, you can go check out more of him later.
Yeah.
But as for right now, let's go see who we can raid. Is there anybody I can raid on YouTube? Actually, yeah, there is. Alright,
Perfect.
so I'll send you YouTube over that way, and I will send Twitch over this way. So yeah, thank you all so much for coming by. I will, of course, be back. I said what I was going to be doing. Y'all know it. Y'all approve of it? Probably. I don't know. But yeah, take care, everybody. Have a fantastic night, and I will see you all then. Go consume the moon.
Consume the moon, everyone.
Yep. Later, everybody.